Okay, so get this. Today we're gonna like really dig into LLMs and
LOL.
large language models.
Oh, right, right.
Yeah, you send over some stuff about them. It seems like you're ready to get down to it.
Yeah,
So, all
definitely.
right, cool, cool. Because this stuff, it's changing how we write, how we learn crazy,
It's
right?
absolutely, it's a whole new world.
No kidding. To help us make sense of it all, we've got a real pro with us today.
Happy to be here.
Okay, so you sent in this quote really got me thinking. LLMs, or large language models, are advanced computer programs designed to understand and generate human language. Think of them as very smart, text-based assistants, but like, how do they actually do that?
It's really quite incredible. Imagine, it's almost as if these LLMs, they learn like we do,
Huh.
but like on this massive, mind-blowing
All
scale.
right, now I'm really curious.
Picture this. Giving someone a library card and being like, go ahead, write a novel, but you got to use every writing style you find in all these books.
Talk about writer's block and late fees.
Right. But that's basically what we're talking about. We feed these LLMs massive data sets, text, code, you name it, and they just absorb it all. Picking up on these patterns, learning to predict the next word and then the next.
So, like, teaching themselves to write the next bestseller.
Exactly. And that's how they can do all these amazing things, answering questions, writing different kinds of creative content, even translating languages on the fly.
It's like having an army of, like, super-powered interns at your beck and call.
Right. And that's not even scratching the surface.
Which of these things feels like the most relevant right now in your world? Like, what has you the most intrigued?
That's a good question.
I also want to make sure we talk about the limitations, though, right? I mean, they're not perfect,
Yeah.
obviously.
Right. Got to keep it real.
Yeah, the stuff you sent over made that really clear. They can make mistakes, get things wrong, even show biases, which is a whole other can of worms.
Definitely.
So, how do we make sure we're using them effectively, you know? Not getting ahead of ourselves.
Key thing is remembering that LLMs are tools, not replacements for our own judgment.
Right, right.
They can process information and generate text like nobody's business, but they don't have that human spark, critical thinking, real-world experience.
Makes sense.
So yeah, think of them as powerful allies, not like all-knowing oracles.
So it's about finding that balance, using their strengths, but being aware of their weaknesses.
Exactly. Always double-check their work, especially for important stuff.
Good advice for any relationship, really. The crazy part is, this field is changing so fast. Who knows what they'll be able to do in a year, 5 years? Blows my mind.
I know, right? Exciting and a little intimidating at the same time.
Totally.
Makes you think, how will these models change how we see creativity or even what it means to, know something?
Whoa.
Yeah, something to chew on. This is just the beginning, I think. Buckle up.
No kidding. Wild stuff. Thanks for diving into this with us today. Stay tuned, everyone, because we're just getting started.